Threshold is also starting to put things out. Look at this skull bowl. This is so pretty. Okay, they're calling this a candle holder. You can put your candle in there. You'll see the light right through it. In terms of color, it's a really dark brown, almost has a burgundy undertone. And if you can see the coloring on this one better, it's the same coloring without the light parts coming through. So I don't know if you can see the coloring maybe on the side a little bit better. It has the spider web and spider on the back. That is really pretty. And I'll see if I can find prices and put them on the screen for you, but there's nothing out here right now. This is a little floral pot here. You can use it as a candy bowl, I suppose, but put a little plant in it too. That's gorgeous. They're calling this one a candy bowl. Yeah, but I think you could use it either way, however you want to use it. And they also have this metal cauldron with the claw feet on it. That is really cool. They say it's about 14 inches tall, maybe about 16, 18 inches wide. And then this that was next to it, it's actually a pack of 4 coasters. Pick your poison. They're 4 paper coasters. And it matches back to the napkins that they're gonna have. This is gonna be a 2-ply beverage napkin, pack of 20. And that's gonna be the same with the skull pattern. They also have this really nice punch bowl with ladle. And it kind of has, if you can see that, sort of a marble effect in a way on there. Really pretty color burgundy for this. And it is a 2-piece set. It does say there. The ladle is underneath the tag. It's attached by here. Just make sure that yours has it with it. There's a matching set of punch cups here. It comes in a set of 4. And that's what they look like, kind of a tulip shape. And in that same floral pattern, they have the pumpkin with the gold stem. These are absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. These are some glassware from Threshold here for the collection with the gold skeleton hand on it. But what I really like are these. They almost look like they're supposed to be dessert cups. What are they calling them? A coupe, a cup, C-O-U-P-E, a cup, glass, black, 10.15 ounces. I could see doing some really cool desserts in there. I love the little spider web footing on the bottom and that tulip rim shape. That is so pretty. And they have this candle here too. It looks like it's a spider nest in there. So you have the spider there, but then you have little ones all the way around with just the spider webs on it, which makes it think it's supposed to be a spider egg sac. And then they have 2 different size haunted houses this year. So let's see, they're both probably gonna light up the same way. There's that one, the smaller one. And I don't see a try me button for the large one. Yeah, I don't, we'll just assume it lights up the same way, but there's 2 sizes for them. They have this smaller candle here in that nice deep burgundy called Black Dahlia Molasses. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. The molasses really comes through, but that's nice. They also have this snake candle here in gold. And they have this skull here. So those are both candles. And they have these gold taper candle holders too. And I love the shape of it, how the head kind of comes up off the table. That's really pretty. And with the ceramic collection, they have this palm here with that same flower design on it and that same really dark burgundy-ish brown color. And flipping this over to show you, it's supposed to lay flat on the table. So you can, if it's against a wall or something, position it straight up like this. But the way it's designed is to go flat on the table like that. And then there's this little moth trinket dish here that is just way too cute. And they have this gold bowl here as well. And they're calling this a candy bowl too. It's really small though. I mean, you can see by my hand here how tiny it is. And they also have this set of glassware. So these are a set of 4 glasses. So you have these 4 different designs on them. Wolfbane, bat's blood, spider venom, and love potion. So you'll get all 4 glasses in this set. And you can kind of see what it is. They don't give you a big window to really see what it looks like here, but there you go. And then they have a taller version of the pumpkin we saw a little bit ago here. So this one is definitely going to be more, probably about 9 inches tall, I would say. And here's the size comparison for you for the 2 different ones. They also have this really nice glass bottle here with the skull topper and all of this scrolling detail on it. That's a nice decanter. And there's a 2-tier tray in gold, and that's a snake. Kind of see that's the back of the snake. And there's the top of the head. So really kind of cool, very different take on the 2-tier tray, spooky tray. Very cute. They also have this silver serving stand. Say that 10 times fast. $20, so yay for pricing. And it's very lightweight, but I love that it has the little claw feet on it. That is really cool. This is a melamine tray for $12, and it has the spider web detail on it, and I love the kind of vintage vibes with it. You have the moths on there too. Really, really cool, and it's large. It's a good sized tray. I'd use this all year round. And then they have their pillows. It looks like they're all $30. So this first one says, "Meet me under the full moon," and it has that crushed velvet kind of fabric to it with all of this is embroidered on here. It does have a little bit of a glitter thread going around the border. This one is also that crushed velvet, and then this is a heavier embroidery here. Some beadwork as well for the black lines and the outline of the moth. And then this one's gonna have fringe on the side with the gold embroidery there. That's really cool. Let's just see what's on the back. So that one's plain and that one's plain. And then there's this one that is in the shape of a spider web with the black spider, and this is all beadwork on here. Really pretty. And again, it's that crushed velvet fabric for the black fabric. This tapestry one was interesting to me. It kind of looks like the same pattern that's on that melamine tray, and it's just so pretty. It has a really nice black and white piping detail along the edges. The back is going to be just solid black. I am back at Target. This is a different store to see if they had any more things out. So they have this gorgeous, gorgeous arrangement here. Let's see if we can find a price. And this is going to be $20. That is so pretty. They have this wreath here with the spider and the spider web and all of those same color florals on it. This is also going to be $20. And I would say the diameter of the metal wreath itself is probably about 14, maybe 16 inches diameter. It's a pretty good size. Pretty, isn't it? I'm also spotting some more of their gold collection. They have these wine toppers here with the snakes, and these are going to be $10. They also have a set of 4 gold coasters here with the skulls on them, and that's going to be $10 for that. And this gold bowl is going to be $20 with the spider web and the spiders. And I think it's cute. It has flies in there as well as the spiders kind of trapped in the web. That's kind of funny. They also have this really pretty cocktail shaker. This pressed glass is all a spider motif. So all around the top, hopefully you can see there's spiders. There's another spider in the middle there. So I think it's really cool with all the different spiders and spider webs on here. And that again is $12. It's gonna match the candy bowl here, which is $5. Again, you can see all of the spider detail on there. And they also have this pack of 4 cocktail picks in the gold. So you get a snake, a flower, looks like a moth up there, and then the spider. So for $5, they have this beer bottle opener, or just the bottle opener they're calling it, with a snake there. A set of 6 taper bleeding candles are going to be $12. And for $3, they have the matching tumblers here. It does have a gold rim on the top, again with the spiders. And this glassware they have out, I think it is so pretty. I think we saw just this glass at the other store. So this is going to be $5 for the smaller coupe glass. I think that's going to be really pretty for like a dessert glass. You put some kind of a pudding or something in there, I think would be really nice. And then we have the wine glasses here. I love the little spiderweb detail. These are also going to be $5. And for $8, they have this more of a taller wine glass, or you could use it as a champagne flute. Love the color on these. I love the foot on these. They're so pretty. For $20, they have this matching beverage dispenser. Now this is in that more that burgundy brown color than the gray here. So it's gonna match back with the pumpkins and those objects that we looked at earlier. $20, they have this serving tray here that is really heavy. It's in that same burgundy-ish brown color. It says pick your poison. And actually with the lighting at this store, you can really see that floral detail a lot better that is on all of the items of this collection. And for $10 each, they have 2 different ice mold options here. They have this one that has the skull shape, and then this one has the rose shape. Let me see if I can get that. I have a better picture there for you. So you can see the roses and the skulls on that one. They also have this display out here with all these pumpkins. They have these 2 really pretty fabric pumpkins with the block print. These are going to be $30 each. They're a good size. And they're probably all the way up to the stem, just over 2 hands tall on those. And they have these little ceramic pumpkins, which I think are really cute. So they have different variations in how they're painted. So if you're really picky about that, you might want to go to the store and pick yours out versus doing an online order or store pickup. These are going to be $10, and they also have this in the kind of an ivory and tan shades. And then they have this interesting little vase here of the lettuce, which honestly, it might be cute to keep for Easter. It's going to be $20 for that. And then this small speckled vase, I think it's a really nice shape actually, that's going to be $15. And then this taller one, now this does have more of like a rough texture to it, that's going to be $35, but it's really tall. I'd say it's probably about 16 inches tall on that. And this rattan vase is going to be $35. That is also really nice. That's going to be, I would have to guess this is going to be around 18 inches tall. And they also have these green and tan or kind of neutral woven pumpkins. And these are going to be 10 for the smaller one, 15 for the larger one. Those are really kind of, they're cute. They're just different. $23, they have this piece of wall art here. It measures 9 inches across by 11 inches tall. Kind of a nice moody color. Has a green velvet border on the inside there too. And they have this 3-pack of mini glass pumpkins here for $25. And then check out these nice glass pumpkins that they have. So this brown color I'm seeing in 2 sizes. This smaller one is going to be $10, but it's pretty darn small for that. And then the larger one is going to be $25. And they both have an opening on the bottom, so you can put a LED light in there or some fairy lights in there and have it light up. And then they also have this color here. It's clear, but it has kind of an off-white or very pale tan tinge to it. So they have 3 sizes in this one. This one comes in the more of like a short squat size. That's going to be $10. This one's going to be $15. And then they have this much larger one here for $25. They also have some woven pumpkins here. So these 2 are going to be $10 each, and this small one is going to be $5. This is really tiny. I'll give you a sense of size there versus this one. think they're both really pretty. I like how this one plays into the brown trend this year. I think that's really nice. And I did find the third size of the brown here. So this one's going to be 15. And I just put it next to the small one so you can get a size comparison. And they have this gorgeous wreath here for $35 with the velvet burgundy ribbon that drapes down on it. I think that is beautiful. And for $25, they have this large rattan pumpkin here. Has a opening on the bottom so you can put some lights in there as well. I think that is really cute. Also for $35, they have this one in more of the golden colors with the hops in it. That one's really pretty too, but I think I like the burgundy one a little bit better. They also have a bunch of fall florals out. It's kind of messy here, so I don't want to disturb it too much, but there are a few here that I really do like. This one is really pretty for $4.99. You get 4 little palm flowers on there and this really nice shade of orange. And for $18, you get this entire bundle. So it comes with 3 stems in here. Looks like you get 2 stems of the hops and then 1 of the leaves. I think that's a great deal for that. It all comes color-coded for you and everything. And also for $18, you get this really full stem here with the burgundy leaves, which I think is just gorgeous. And they have several others here as well that I think are perfect for the fall and even Halloween. They also have some pre-arranged vases here. So this one's going to be $25 with the gray vase, and it has all of the fall foliage in there. That's really pretty. It's a little on the lighter side with the oranges and the greens. And then this one in the terracotta vase has the more moody coloring in it with the burgundies and deeper oranges. And this one's going to be $30. Or for $18, you can get this smaller arrangement here with just the golden leaves here. Or for the same price, you can get this arrangement with the hops. This one here with the hops is very similar to that bundle that we looked at over with the stems. Same florals in here with the hops and the leaves. But they did the work for you with the vase. I think that's really cute. And they also have this small moss bowl here in the gold bowl. This is going to be $20. And for $25, I only see one package here, so I apologize that the middle one is kind of wonky, but it's a set of 3 mini gold pumpkins. It's going to be $25. There's another floral arrangement here in a nice gray pot. This is $20, and it kind of droops out to the side, which I think is really pretty. You can see that on a high up shelf, kind of drooping down the shelf. That'd be really nice. And I love the color on it. It's not quite burgundy. It has a little more purple to it than that, but it's not, I think it's the lighting in here is really bright. It's kind of making it look a little more fuchsia than it really is. It is a deeper color though. It's and really for $15 each, they have this set of 4 taper candles with the kind of tan design on there. Or they have this color. It's kind of a really muted olive green with a brighter green design on it. Also have it in this solid tan color. Or for $10 you can get these ones that are twisted. In the hearth and hand area, there are so many florals here too, so make sure if you're looking for florals you check both sections. This one is the one that I have that I showed in my fall haul. These are $9.99 a stem, and they're really nice when they're fluffed out. I just really like them for the transition period of spring to fall or summer to fall, because they have a little bit of green and some of the changing leaves colors, you know, with the reds and the browns and stuff on them. So I thought those are really pretty. Also for $9.99 they have this beautiful foliage here. This is really nice. I got something similar to this last year. It's not the exact same one, but I don't see that one here this year. This might be the one they replaced it with. Still really, really pretty. Kind of that brown, but has a little nod to the burgundy in it, which would be a nice mix in stem if you do some of those burgundy colors. I also found some hide and eek pillows here for $10 each. We have Frankenstein monster. We have a mummy. And then we have a couple of blankets here. This pink one has the jack-o'-lanterns on it. These are all going to be $10 each. They also have this one with the black background with the jack-o'-lanterns. And then they have a white and black one that just has all of the skulls on it. Those are really, really cute. And they are starting to put out some of the Halloween things for the dogs. So we have some bark toys here, frisbees and things like that. They're all about $9.99. The clearance ones are going to be more of the summer stuff. The Halloween's not on sale yet. I'm not seeing the hide and eek collection in this store yet either. They still have all their school stuff out, but they are putting together the candy and treats aisles, and they got some of the cookie kits and gingerbread house kind of chocolate cookie kits out. Lots of cookies, crackers, and of course candy everywhere. So they're starting to put it out, but they still got a ton of back to school still, so it might be another week or so until my store gets it. And that is going to do it for the trip into Target today and the two stores that we took a look at. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss any more upcoming videos, and I will see you all in the next one.